All right, so what's your name?
Michael.
Michael. All right, and what's wrong with this machine here?
So the thing that is wrong is that the white fuse is 3 volts when it has to be 12 volts.
So the white fuse, when you say white fuse, are you referring to this thing that I'm showing you on the screen?
Yep.
All right, so let's see what that is for. By the way, for those of you watching wondering why I'm using a different microphone, my microphone actually decided to die right as we started to do this video. So for all of you who don't believe my luck, it is a thing. So let's see what you've got here. So how did this wind up becoming damaged? Do you
Water
know?
damage?
You or somebody else? Nobody will know. Was it you or did somebody else?
My friend.
All right.
So then he gave me it and said, you could do whatever you want with it.
All right. So your friend, it was your friend's machine that he spilled something on?
Yeah.
All right.
See.
So it wasn't yours. Okay.
Yeah, so I think it needs the ultrasonic.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's see what that fuse does. Now, if we were to go on screen...
I think that's backlit. Backlit.
Let's switch this over. F7040. F7040 is the issue here.
Yep.
So the white fuse is going to be this thing. Back.
I think that's backlight, right?
That's PP bus G3 hot. That's the main power line for the whole machine. Yeah. So this is PP bus G3 hot over here. This is where the charger
plugs in.
Yeah, so this is 16 volts, and it's going to do switching to create 12 volts over here.
And then it switches for 5 volts, I think?
Yeah, it's going to switch to 16 volts and a 12. So let's see what you get.
But I don't think it's the fuse's issue.
The fuse very rarely breaks. That only breaks if you have a liquid or something. Not liquid, but let's say thunder and lightning or something like that.
Which I don't think that happened.
Yeah, so let's see. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug the battery.
Yeah.
And you can see over here, you see how this line is created by either the charger or the battery.
Yeah, for it's not too short.
Yeah, so I don't want to let the battery interfere with that. So we're going to do this. Plug it in.
Which makes...
And you have no light.
Yeah.
That was what you had told me on the phone when you called the other day.
Yeah.
So you have 12 volts on the fuse, but it keeps going up and down between 12 and 7.
Yeah.
Now let me move that so the watching audience can see. Yeah, so on PP bus, we're supposed to have PP bus G3 hot, you get 12 and then 7, and 12 and then 7. Now the rail that you had told me over the phone that you thought was missing was PP3V42, so let's check over here. And we actually have PP3V42. We have a
so that
steady
works,
3.42 volts.
Yeah, so now I checked it once more, and then it's worked.
All right, so let's take the board out and see what it looks like under the microscope.
Unscrew it, because I didn't have all the screws.
You actually look like you took out most of the screws.
Yeah, I took most, just I didn't have the torque. Yeah, because Apple is special, and they have to use torque.
Yes, Apple is special, and they have to use torque. High five. I like this kid already. All right, so we're going to do this. And in the new machines, they use a little pentalobe screwdriver to keep it from opening.
Like on the iPhone 4S.
Yeah. They switched it over to pentalobe so that if you want to replace your own battery, that you have to buy 2 sets of screwdrivers rather than 1.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to take this out.
And turn it over.
And now we're going to take a look at what everything looks like on the board. Remember, the first thing that you want to do with any type of electronics repair is get as many clues as you can get.
True.
And the clues...
Help find to the big issue.
This is the mic that stopped working right before he came in. Great. And let's take a look and see what we get here. Okay, you tell me. I'm going to put this on the screen in full screen view, and you tell me when something looks funny.
Right here.
Yeah. So right over here.
Yeah.
So we're going to make a mental note of that. This is where this is what we're going to look for after cleaning.
Right there.
Okay, over here as well.
Right there, and that was right there. The whole motherboard, technically.
Yeah, it's pretty
corroded.
Gross. All right, so we'll do this.
And this side is not that bad on the others.
Yeah. Okay, so let's point it out
Yeah,
step by
like
step. This is the SMC.
Yeah.
This is what's going to tell the charger to turn on the
Yeah.
green light. This chip turns the SMC on. So this
Yeah.
tells this to turn on, and that's corroded. This is a little corroded, but we don't. This is
Yeah.
where PP3V42
Yeah.
shows up. But since PP3V42 shows up, I'm not really worried about this very
Yeah.
much.
Right
This-
here, there's a little
Yeah,
corrosion.
that doesn't look good at all. And this is where PP bus G3 hot is created. So this is the rail that we're actually missing. We're going to measure a few things in that area. So the first thing I would ask you here, one of the things that will make the light flicker or the voltage go on and off is when it cannot sense current. So there's a couple of resistors over here. So we have a 10 ohm resistor, a 0.2 ohm resistor, and then it connects back to this 10 ohm one. Now, let's say we don't have a lot of time. Let's say we want to check the resistance of all of these at once. How do you think we can check the resistance of this, and that?
Diode mode?
Close. So where does this connect? I want you to follow the line with your finger. So follow this line with your finger or with the mouse pointer. Where does this go to on the chip?
All the way right here.
Yeah, it goes to pin 27. Now the top resistor, where does that one go to? You can just follow along over here with your finger and try to follow along to where it goes on the chip.
Oh, right here.
Pin 28. All right.
Yeah.
Now, do you notice where do these two resistors both attach to?
Attach. Right here and here.
Good. But also, do they connect over here? On R7020?
Yeah.
So one thing I can do if I want to measure the resistance of all those resistors at once, without wasting time, is if I measure the resistance between pin 27 and 28, it'll add up all of these.
Yeah.
So let's check that out and see what we get. Oops, wrong mode. That's measuring what it's supposed to, and so is this. Which means this is not. So,
That's the.
okay, so if we were, now does this look like a similar circuit over here? Right down here where
Yeah.
where these ones are? Now, what would you expect this to add up to? If I measure between pin 17 and 18 over here.
It's gonna add up to the same thing.
Yeah, so it's going to add up to, what's this?
2.2,
Plus,
0.01,
plus.
0.
See, so if I have one pin over here and the other pin over here, it's going to add up the resistance in this little circle,
Uh-huh.
right? So what resistance should I get if if I measure between pin 17 and 18?
2.2, 20, and then 2.21.
Correct. Now let's see what I get. If I'm all right, so this is the area that I'd be measuring. Okay. So what is the number that I'm getting on the meter, right or wrong? What do you think?
Right now it's 0.
That's OL, which is the meter's way of saying infinite.
Okay.
So is infinity higher than 2.201?
Yeah.
It is. So it means we have to figure out which one of those is now bad.
Whoops.
So if we go over here, 7051. Now one of these is probably not going to be good. So this one, 0. That sounds fine. That one is 2.2. So if this is 2.2 and that's 0, Now, the only one left that could be bad is either
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
or one of the connections between it is bad. So, because the connection between it is bad, it won't work.
Which,
For those of you watching on the screen, we're looking right at this area over here. And I was measuring between pin 17 and 18. All right, so we're going to do this. Now, let's see where these points are supposed to go.
board view?
So this is the board view. What it
Yeah.
does is it shows me where everything shows up. So if I
Yeah.
click over here, you see how when I click over here, the point that it goes to over here shows up? So now I'm going to measure the resistance between here and here, and I want that to be 0. That's going to mean that the points are connected. And you see how I'm getting 28
Yeah.
million? So let me just show that to the people who are going to be viewing. Yeah, I'm getting 1 million.
Which,
They can't see that because of the light. They trust me by now. All right. And now we're going to check the other one. And that gives me 0.
yeah,
So one of the
which
first
is
problems here is that we have a broken link between here and here,
good. Yeah, which,
which we can fix with a wire.
yeah. And the wire will be the path. It's gonna pass the current.
So instead of the current passing through the little trace in the board, it's going to pass through this. So you see on the board how you have these little lines?
Yeah.
Those lines are where current is going to flow
Yeah.
from one place
Yeah.
to another. But if they break from water, then you can redraw it with this stuff. It's called magnet wire.
And it's gonna look like no wire was on it, right?
Yeah, it's going to look something. I wouldn't suggest taking this to an Apple store for warranty repair afterwards.
Yeah.
They're not. They're.
They will say
They'll say.
sorry.
they're-
Give one
they-
to somebody else.
They won't even say sorry. In fact, they will say. So we're gonna.
Solder.
Okay, so the air filter is going to suck it up. That we don't breathe it. If you ever do soldering at home,
Yeah, I do
you ever get-
soldering. Yeah.
you should get yourself some type of air filter or fume extractor. It's good for you. A lot of people are going to tell you that it doesn't matter, or that you're a
Sure.
sissy if you need a fume extractor. And most of those people are people you shouldn't be listening to. So the way that I do this to make the wire the exact length I need is I start.
But,
Yeah, what I do is I don't cut the wire ahead of time.
yeah, because then you won't have maybe enough.
Yeah, I won't have enough, or I'll have too much. So what I do is I scrape away the insulation of the wire like this at the point that I want to solder it to. And hopefully your hands are better than mine. 'Cause my hands suck, so it makes this a bit of a pain. And then what I do is I break it off like a paper clip. So you know you bend a paper clip back and forth, how it
Yeah.
breaks? So the same thing happens here. There you go. Now I'm also going to go around some of the really bad looking connections on this side of the chip. So you see how you have that brown and that green stuff?
Yeah. The green stuff is not good.
Green stuff is never good.
That's corrosion.
That is corrosion. Okay, so let's see if we have any change. We still have a lot of areas that don't look very nice, but let's just see if...
Nope.
Nothing yet. So no light yet. Let's check voltage. Okay, so now we have 12.21. Before it was unsteady, it was going up and down, up and down.
Which is good. Right?
Yeah, so now we're steady voltage. 12.21 is steady. Now, the reason that it wasn't steady before is because of current sensing. So what this circuit over here does, it's called current sensing.
Yeah.
So can you tell how fast water is moving in a stream if your hand is not in the stream? Hard, right?
Yeah.
You can tell how fast the water is moving if your hand is in the stream. So the way this works over here, this chip, the one that says U7000, wants to know how fast the water is moving or how much current, how much electricity is moving through the circuit. But it doesn't have its hand in the stream. So what it does is it puts this resistor over here inside the stream. And then it has a line, which is this line over here, that talks to it. So that's what the purpose of this resistor is. So this is going to be the hands in the stream by the battery. It's going to tell how much power the battery is using. And this one is going to tell how much power the charger is using. And since the line was broken, it didn't know how much power it was using.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't know how much power it's using, it stops working because it's a safety mechanism. Make sense?
Yeah.
Now, now the voltage is steady, but it's 12.23. And if we look up over here, it says PP bus G3 hot is supposed to be, let's see, it's going to say over here that it's supposed to be 12.8. It's actually 12.6. They got it wrong in the schematic, but it's supposed to be 12.8. Now, the reason we don't have the rest of that voltage just yet is because the way this chip works is it's going to bring it to 12.3, but then it has to talk to the SMC on this line over here in order to get it up to 12.5.
Yeah.
So, the SMC is going to be this chip over here. So if you follow this line, there, if we follow this line over here, you'll see that this leads over to the SMC. And the SMC is U4900. Now U4900 is going to be, U4900 is this one right up here.
Yep.
And if we look on the board, you can see that it had a little bit of schmutz in this area. See this? So the first thing that I would do here is check and see what is going on with this chip. Remember how I said that this IC is going to turn on this one?
So if that's one is broken, then it won't turn the other one.
That's broken, it won't turn the other one on, and nothing's going to work the way it's supposed to. So let's check U5010. Now see this reset signal? Have you ever used a desktop computer? There's a reset button on it. Have you ever tried holding the reset button down?
It's gonna reboot it.
Yeah, if you hold the reset button down, it never turns on. It's stuck in reset. So what I want to do now is I want to see if the reset signal is high or if the reset signal is low. So let's take a look there. So reset is going to come out of pin 5 up here. So let's check that and see if we have the reset signal coming up. We do. So most likely the issue is that the water that got under here also happened to get under this chip called the SMC.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to dump it into that cleaner over there. But first we have to get rid of this stuff over here because the cleaner's not going to be able to get under it very nicely otherwise. It's going to heat it a little bit.
Okay.
So where did you learn how to start working on computers?
Home.
Where'd you start with?
With an old laptop.
How old?
It's 11 years old.
Wow. What was wrong with it? Do you remember?
It was slow. It was dusty. It was heating up like crazy.
Did you make it work again?
No, I just broke it up and threw it out. And used it for parts later.
Did you use the parts from it to fix something else?
Yeah.
What was the other thing that you made work?
Lots of desktops. Custom built.
How does it feel when you put something together and it works?
Happy.
Why?
Because you made it yourself.
Because you made it yourself. It's a good feeling, self-made success, isn't it? So,
Does the ultrasonic take off all the corrosion?
the ultrasonic takes off most of it if you buy a good one. Not the jewelry cleaners. That cab tried to run away. Excuse me, I just have to get my flux from the other table. So that liquid helps the solder flow.
Yeah.
Without it, it's a big mess. Actually, with it, it's also a big mess, but...
Is that the same board?
Very similar. Actually, yeah, this is the same one.
A1278?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is that the
The A1278 has a different model for every year. So this one is the 3115, which is the same one as yours.
The i5?
Mm-hmm. Just going to grab that same capacitor from this one and put it on here.
Oh, we're changing the capacitor.
There. Next. Yeah, that capacitor just chipped itself off. So. And so did that one. You see how they all fly away?
Yeah.
This is the part that I usually edit out of the real video. So, do you have a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
What's the name of it?
Michael and Beck Tech Tips.
Say it again?
Michael and Beck Tech Tips.
Alright. I'm going to have to make sure to link that in the description. Now, when you mess something up, do you edit it out or do you leave it in?
Leave it in.
So do I.
Too much work.
Too much work. Yeah. At first it was all, I want people to see exactly what goes wrong and blah blah, but in reality it really is just too much work. Editing is a lot of work. So before the ultrasonic, I'm going to give it a light reflow to see if that does anything. So this liquid, it's going to help the solder remelt. And it also may get rid of any of the corrosion that's under it that's keeping it from turning on. Let's get rid of all that silicone looking junk. See how it's moving a little?
Yeah.
That means that I've done with the reflow. Alright, so now I'm going to cool it down a little bit before I try turning it on. I'm going to give it about 10 seconds without touching it at all. After that, we just give it a nice little cool down.
Nope, nothing. Okay. Good.
So we're at the same issue that we had before. We're
Yeah.
stuck at 12.22.
Could it be that the SMC is bad?
It could be because SMC reset is on. It could be that the SMC is actually bad. So let's see. Check out the luck. I have one left. See, the drawer is empty. The drawer is empty. There's one left in here for you. You're a lucky guy. So it could be a bad SMC altogether.
How can you make sure that that is a good SMC?
This one?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if this is good because I bought this from China from a guy who ripped it off of a dead motherboard. And the reason I did that is because I can't buy it with programming.
Yeah.
See, Apple won't let me
Yeah.
program that. If I try to read the programming off of a good chip, it erases the programming inside of it.
There's no point.
Yeah, so I can only buy chips that came off of other dead boards and hope that the reason the other board wasn't dead was the SMC.
So it's luck.
It's luck, which as you can tell, I don't have a lot of. But let's see, this is not about my luck here, this is about your luck. And I think your luck is going to wind up being a lot better than mine. What do you think?
Yes. Let's just hope.
Okay, so this is the old one. I scratched it on the top, so I know that that's the old one. Don't make any silly mistakes. So now what we have to do is we have to clean off all the old solder balls over here. The first thing I do is I'm going to make, now these are all the lead-free solder balls from
Yeah.
how they manufacture the chip. So what I'm going to do here is I'm
Let's put some solder.
I'm going to put some leaded solder on there. It's going to make it easier to remove. Out of curiosity, when you pronounce solder, do you pronounce it with the L or do you keep the L silent?
Both.
Both. That's a good answer. That's an answer that won't get you trouble. Anyway.
Computer. One.
Okay. So we're going to remove this. That's not good luck. Move you right back into place. Yeah. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to dry this area off after cleaning it. go. Get some flux. Now it's time for a new chip. Now, what do you think my luck is going to be on this chip being good?
Good.
Yeah, that's positive thinking. That's going to get you somewhere. Positive thinking. All right. Now, once I move the chip and it doesn't move back and forth more than the distance of the pads, that means that I've gotten it aligned. Another thing that almost every manufacturer does that Apple doesn't is that other manufacturers have these squares around larger BGA chips so that you know where to place them. Apple doesn't.
Apple doesn't have anything.
I don't know what process they use when putting these on the board. It's got to be something magic. Because I have no idea how the machine knows how to get it on the board in the right place. So now we're going to preheat the board. Now there's a lot of flux on there, so once there's only a tiny bit of flux around the chip, I'll know that I could go in on the chip and that I can melt it onto the board. That happens more often than you think.
Got off. That is not good.
Okay, let's see what it looks like. Healthy chip or?
Maybe. So healthy?
Maybe, kind of, sort of. We'll see. One way to see. Take two. Yikes.
Again?
So this is that. So when you do things on video, do you notice that sometimes they don't work, but they work when you're not recording it?
Yeah.
That's going to happen a lot on YouTube.
Oh, password came up now?
Yep. That's what we have stairs for. So that was how you should never solder an SMC. If you ever do what I just did, that's bad.
Oh, right here. There's no password.
So there's not supposed to be one there. See how the pads are naturally flat?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to put new balls on this from scratch because that was terrible. When the chip flew away, the balls melted and they misformed themselves. Excuse me.
is that?
So this is what you use to reball the SMC when you mess it up, like I just did. So I'm gonna put a new set of solder balls on that chip.
And does that usually fix it? Does that usually fix it?
Yeah. Now this is the thing that I use to put the balls on the chip. I have to clean it out first. Now see how the chip has a pattern on it?
Yeah.
See, there's a flat line at the top right. So I have to align this the same way that the pattern is aligned on the chip.
Is that Captain tape?
Yeah. So this is heat resistant tape. So what this is going to do is it's going to hold the stencil in place so that it doesn't move while I'm placing the solder balls inside. But regular tape is going to heat up.
And melt.
Yeah, and melt and move around, and this tape can take a lot of temperature before any of that happens. So what's your custom-made PC made out of?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Full motherboard and everything?
Yeah, pieces.
It's an Asus P5 E3 Pro, and it's a quad-core Intel Core 2 quad. Q93000.
Sounds good.
8 gigs of RAM. 2 Radeon 6850s in Crossfire. And PSU.
How do you cool it?
Fan. Normal fan. From Enermax. And radiator.
So this is paste that will then turn into solder balls once it's heated. The nice thing about this is that it's form-fitting. So it'll fit the form of the stencil. And then politely melt away till it turns on. You see how they start to get shiny?
Yeah.
I'm adjusting the angle based on what I see move, based on how I see it melting. You have to find the angle that gets the ones that don't want to melt. Okay. Now the fun part here is taking that off without the solder balls coming off at the stencil. That's the tricky part. So everything's good except for 2 balls in the bottom right, which we're going to fill in manually. So I grab a solder ball. It ran away, you saw that?
Mm-hmm.
I have a pretty good feeling that if you had started this, that you would have been further along than I am. I actually guarantee that.
So what's the problem with your board?
SMC.
SMC? That's no good.
I ruined the balls on my SMC twice in a row. Today's not
Are you
my...
good at reballing SMCs?
What?
Are you good at placing these SMCs? No?
He's trolling you. His name is Steve and he likes to troll. Roy, since you've done more SMCs than I have this week that actually work, do you want to do his?
Yeah, that's okay.
Because I'm just going to destroy it. You have to promise you're not going to laugh at what I've done so far, though.
No,
Actually, you were at lunch for most of what I've done so far, so you can't laugh at it.
no, I didn't.
Okay, so there's nothing to laugh at. All right, so I have the SMC in here.
Mm-hmm.
I have the board that I was just about to clean over there. You solder the SMC, but no pressure. Here. Well, you get the microphone too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, check. Yeah, zip that. It takes one competent person, which I don't think we had since all the competent people went to lunch. Yes. So it's in the clamp.
Yeah, thank you. So now let's hope I don't destroy your board.
I'm happy.
Did he do well?
What?
Did he do well till now? No?
No.
He did everything until the SMC.
Oh,
SMC.
Camera couldn't see him saying no. You have to say no on camera.
SMC like felt like 3 times.
yeah? And now we waited for me to come and fix it? Me as student? Teaching the teacher.
This is your student.
So, flux it. Beep. Beep.
Right, you have the air filter on.
Yeah, I did.
That's the only part of this I can get right.
When you solder wick, don't pull the soldering iron, but pull like use him as traction pad. Lewis will teach you later. Does it look clean?
What?
Does it look clean?
Yeah.
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 And what more did he replace?
What?
What more did he replace, Lewis? What did he replace?
Where did he take it off?
No. What more did he replace?
No, he like right here.
Yeah. And he made a wire here.
Yeah, and he put a new capacitor.
Ah. He really wants to get it working for you. Lewis, where's the other stencil?
That is the other stencil.
No, you burned it.
No,
It was clean yesterday.
That's a fine stencil.
It was clean yesterday.
So was my underwear.
Yesterday. Beep.
Take like that.
Ah, luxury.
Where did this come from?
Now, let's hope. Oh, sorry. Let's hope I can fix it on camera.
Where's the rub?
That's the major thing. Cleaning.
You should watch out because in the bottom left of the board there's a pad that may or may not be as stuck as it used to be. Don't scrub it too.
This is new for me, Lewis. Showing my skills on camera.
Everybody's gonna know who some of the best people in the Netherlands are that fix this stuff.
All the way from the Netherlands to here. You know where it is? The Netherlands, you know? A really small country. I think what you did is very cool. Calling Lewis, asking for help. Wait a sec. Let me get the other tape.
This thing?
No. This tape, it's a little bit bigger.
Is that the same tape?
Yeah, but it's like
Ah,
bigger. So it will easily hold the plate, the stencil. And we don't want it to move. It wasn't as clean as I hoped.
People from Europe are natural born motherboard repair people.
Yeah? That's because you know Duke? After calling Lewis 3 times, he still didn't know my name. And now I'm the guy from Holland. I'm glad I shaved this morning before going on camera.
At least one of us took the effort to try and look presentable.
Yeah?
At least one of us looks presentable now.
Okay.
Two of us actually.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks presentable too. Happy to be here. Yeah. So now I put the Kapton tape on because it's heat resistant. But I bet Lewis explained. Yeah. Yeah. Paste.
Yep.
And the spatula. This will work too. Yeah, make it nice and clean. Does it look good?
Yeah.
Shall we try? Add some extra flux. So you watched like every YouTube film from Lewis? Ah, nice. And do you think Lewis will get it fixed?
What?
Do you think Lewis will get it fixed? Yeah? He's good, eh?
How's it look?
It's going okay, hello. The
You know that
nose again.
that actually came pre-balled.
What?
That chip.
Yeah? And you took them off.
I destroyed. I destroyed.
Nice. Why?
Done worse. I'm not a teacher.
Just a few more to go. You see this? Yeah. Let's see if we can make the image a little sharper. That seemed to do the trick.
More temperature.
Now let's see if we can move it without destroying it. One is gone.
You only have one that you have to put on, actually. You'll do a better job with that than I did.
Two missing. I have two missing. You see the ones missing? Yeah? So, this one?
Yeah. And that one.
Yeah. This one is...
It's okay, I guess.
Yeah.
What is missing?
No, it's not missing, but it's not stuck on the board the right way. So we will heat that slowly. And see if it stays on. Let's see. That one is too big.
You can be off by a tiny amount.
Yeah, but that one was really big. I hope it will. I hope Lewis will fast forward this.
Yeah, because then it's going to be a long video.
Yeah. Lewis, will you be fast forwarding this?
No, we don't delete the mess ups. Especially mine.
Yeah, but now it's mine.
What's wrong with yours?
I killed 3 solder balls.
How many people that do board repair for a living does it take to solder one SMC?
One.
Because your error is incredibly high for what you do.
At the moment you need like 2.
But then you're like a snake charmer.
And then we're going to put it in the ultrasonic.
Yeah. Isn't it nice of Lewis to put me in front of the camera in my first week of training? That's too big. We don't want two big ones. That was the paper.
On paper.
At least I don't have to clean that up now. That's two. Now let's flux them and let's see if they look like we want them to be. What do you think?
Good.
Yeah? That's nice. I have one that I don't like.
Which one?
This one. That's too tiny. Yeah?
When it settles in.
Okay.
You should trust me. I wanted into the first one right to begin with. go back home, you'll be able to fix all the stuff that idiots like me messed up.
I hope so. And if you can't fix it, I can't fix it, Duke won't fix it, you will fix it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I can't fix it, you can't fix it, and Duke can't fix it. We're gonna send it to him.
Yeah. Shall we start by sending it to him? And what pad did you kill, Lewis?
Lower left. I think I put it back so that you can't really tell.
This.
No, that's lower right. That's a different. Let me take a look. Oh, that's not connected. That isn't connected.
No.
Yeah, the one that I put back, the one that I connected.
Okay. Let's see. A lot of flux. That's what Lewis always does, huh? A lot of flux. Did he explain about the orientation?
No.
No?
You just put it.
No, not just put it. If you look closely,
Oh, there's a pattern.
yeah, you will see
Yeah.
like a little arrow. He
Yeah.
explained it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the arrow is pointing towards me.
Uh-huh.
The arrow on this side. That's pointed at me again. No. Let's hope.
Yep.
Preheat the board. So you see the flux like
Yeah,
moving. And how proud is your mama?
What?
How proud is your mama
I don't know.
that you almost were able to fix this yourself? A few more tries and then you're good. I pressed the button.
What's that?
No, no, no. No, I did it. I pressed this button.
Ah.
So I turned it off. and cleaned,
Clean.
dry.
Isn't it bad to put motherboards in the oven? Isn't it bad to put motherboards in the oven?
If you want to try to fix it, yes. If you want to get rid of the moisture
Yeah.
after you clean it, no. So when we're done cleaning it in the ultrasonic, it goes in the oven. But not at a reflowing temperature, just at a temperature to get rid of the water and the alcohol.
You see the chip slightly dancing?
That's how it looks when somebody who knows what they're doing puts it back together. All right. Now
Did you see the slight dance? Nice.
Okay. Now, let's see if you have a.
Which one? Anyone? Another one?
What are you doing?
Ah. This is the
Safe
60.
FD is next.
No. Nothing. Nothing.
Let's see.
Nope.
Nope.
Hey, see?
Oh. Why?
Look, I just touched it and bam.
Ik rode het merk zo.
Oh, it went off. It comes on. Oh, now it's back on.
It likes me.
No.
How many people does it take to fix one friggin' motherboard? Alright, let's see. Let's see if PP Bus G3 Hot is back up. 12.5. Okay, now take the heatsink off. So we're at 12.5 and that's working. So that SMC is
Yeah.
doing its job.
Yeah.
Now,
Perfect.
the next part. We're going to go over all the parts of this that look a little messed up. Remember what I told you with the flux and the heat?
Yeah.
So let's take a trip. So the parts that are
Yeah,
still
but isn't it working already?
well, it's working more than it was before. So it's like partial fix.
So
Like
that-
before it was in a coma and it had a heart attack. Now like the heart attack is fixed, but it's still in the coma.
So the SMC was fixed by the Dutch guy.
Yeah, the Dutch guy, the Dutch guy, not the Italian. All right. So first things first.
Dusty.
See, he's probably missing PM Sleep S4L because the RTC circuit looks like that. And this. So take the heatsink off, take this off. Let's touch up the RTC area. And also give it a cleaning.
Yeah. Oh. It even.
You want me to take off the heatsink?
You want to take it off?
Take
Yeah.
it off.
Please?
There's a screwdriver.
If I'm okay, this is the one.
That's. Isn't,
Is that not it?
Nah.
No.
Nope.
You have Phillips head here.
This one?
This is Phillips head.
That's false. No fit too.
No, no.
It's no fit. No fit. No, it's no fit. No fit. Let's not break. No, it's no fit.
Lewis, you have a different Phillips head?
Yeah, it's no fit.
That's not
One.
a Phillips. That's
It
a.
has to be this one, I think. Isn't it this one?
No.
What's it here?
No, that's not
See the
Phillips
green
head.
one in front of him?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
show.
that is it. That
No.
Yeah,
is-
Michael, use this one. See in front of you, there's a green one. Use that to take it off.
Okay.
That makes sense. One. That's done. And
We will
I
be
don't know how
fixing
to
it soon.
solder an SMC. You
Yeah?
don't know how to operate a screwdriver.
Yeah.
And should we take off the fan?
Yeah.
Now, one of the things I'm going to want you to do you remember where there was blue before?
Blah.
The blue and the green stuff? I want you to go around where there was blue and green stuff. You're going to put this on there, and then you're going to mildly heat it with this. So you're going to run this over the spot where you saw the green stuff. So just don't do it by the connector because that's going to melt.
Oh.
So look under the microscope first.
Yeah.
You can go over it again. So let's switch seats. Let's have him sit under the in front of it for a minute. You ever used one of these before?
Nope.
Alright, so there's a first time for everything. So you have to adjust it so that you can see. Yeah. So you're going to adjust that so it fits your eyes.
Huh? Yeah, but that's very good.
How do I move this?
Can we see on the screen what he is seeing?
Alright, so now you're
Yeah.
going to look in there and I want you to find the areas that look really blue and nasty.
Yes.
You can also try to take this hand and orientate like the tip of the syringe, like with 2 fingers. No, not with your whole hand. With 2 fingers. Just grab it with 2 fingers. Leave this one like this. Then you can steer. Then you can use it to point at the right direction. Yeah, that's good. Nice. Make it a little bit more. A little bit on the right side too. Around the chip, yeah. Good. Nice. Now move the board a little bit so you can see where you're going. Try to keep looking and move slowly with the board. So you see like this. It's like here. Squeeze, squeeze, yeah. Over there.
Right there.
Yeah, also here.
Right there.
Yeah, missing the left spot. Now slightly move it a little bit down. Like this part also. No, that's to the left of the ship. You're at this point. He will make us run out of business, Lewis, because he's gonna take over it all. Yeah, he's gonna take over.
Watch.
Yeah, too much?
Too much competition.
Left side of the chip. Here. I hated it in the beginning when the orientation from your eyes through the microscope and your hands, they, yeah.
I used to look into the screen and that doesn't work.
No, no. Shall we? Put some more there. What's here? Go back a little. You missed the spot. Like that's here. Right next to my finger.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. A little bit more there. Good. Nice. Now slowly we will move and see if we see the other spots. Let me see. It's about here. Like that. Do we need to clean this?
What?
Look in the microscope. Yeah? Do you know where it is?
Somewhere here.
Yeah, there. Yeah, that's nice, nice. That's enough. Good. Now we go a little bit down. You see some more here? That's this spot? Yep. Nice. Nice. Let's go down. How does this look? Not so good. It's
No, that,
here.
no, this one?
Yeah. Good. Now we go down. You see some more here? Some green stuff? And no, that's like something that fell off. That's okay. But you see this? This looks dirty. That's
Here?
yeah, but it's on this side. Look, it's in this corner. Yeah, that's enough. Let's go down a bit. Yeah, but it's close to the connector, so we will do that by hand. This part will do by hand also a bit. Or we will make Lewis do it. Go up, 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 up.
Right here?
Yeah, nice.
And that is right here, right?
No, I think it's about there. Yeah. Next to it. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Good. You done well. You done well. And shall we put a little more in here?
Yes.
That looks gross. That's here. That's okay. That's okay. Let's go up, up, up. Oh, this looks nasty. That's here. Take the upside. A little bit here. Yeah. Good. 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 I think it's okay there. Yeah. Nice. Lewis, will they sue you when they see my cheap copy shirt?
Good cheap copy.
Yeah.
And you just blow them. A little alligator. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot.
Somebody's being mean. Okay, now what you have to do is you have to heat over it very mildly. See, you tell them when to stop heating so it doesn't overheat. And there's a few chips on the other side that have the same thing.
What?
So just preheat from far away first and slowly go in. Just lower the temperature so nothing gets too damaged.
Pick like this. And then at a distance, move it a little bit around. So you see the flux become moist.
There's a few chips on the other side, some squares that have green under them.
Okay. Keep moving, keep moving. Don't go too fast, don't go too fast. You need to make sure that you get just enough heat on the chip. Don't go too fast, you're going much too fast. Take it slower. Slowly moving, slowly moving. You're doing nice. Slowly, slowly. Small circles. Small circles. Wait a minute. Now, hold it. Hold it. I want this a little bit closer because we don't.
Safe.
Yeah, but we don't want the smelly stuff. Small circles, don't go too fast. Move, try like this. Small circles like this.
And what is this gonna do?
This is gonna eat away the dirt. It's gonna take it away a little bit and also make the solder connections a little bit stronger again. So when they're stronger and we're gonna clean it in the ultrasonic, they won't come off unless they are really damaged. Not this shit.
What about on the other side?
Yeah, but wait, we're not done yet. Small movements, good. So,
Shouldn't we take off the thermal paste?
no, it will happen a little bit later. Did we clean everything on this side? Shall we check?
Yep. Let's check.
I think we need to go a little bit down this side. This looks okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
There's a little corrosion on the capacitor right there.
Yeah?
That'll be fine. That area is fine.
And right there, there's a
That
lot.
area is fine. Let's see. Let's just go over the other. There's one area that's more important than all the others that I feel that we've missed.
Yeah, we haven't done the backside yet.
Yeah, we didn't do the backside.
This little dot
Mm-hmm.
in this area is
Yeah.
the capacitor for the RTC circuit.
Okay.
This is going to be the only PM sleeve S4L that we actually fix all week. Watch.
The first thing we'll fix.
What they mean? What they mean? The PM.
The PM sleep signal. It's the signal that tells the laptop to go to sleep. But it also likes, if the signal is not there, it doesn't know when to wake up. And we had 3 boards this week that we couldn't fix because of a missing signal. And it, yeah.
Oh, so
Let's see. Let's enhance. Let's make the image clear. Wait. Let's first find the spots Lewis said. Does this look clean?
It's hot right here.
Yeah, wait a minute. We're gonna go around and around to see if we have something. Put some flux on there.
Right here.
Yeah. A little bit to the top. Yeah. Yeah, that should do it. That's okay. Would you think that one needs some flux too?
What?
Do you think that chip needs some flux too? Yeah? Okay, that's good.
Yeah, that's more than enough.
Yeah. Wait. Does this look like a chip that's not supposed to be there?
Yeah.
Yeah? Shall we take it away?
Yeah, that's the capacitor that he was trying to change.
Yeah? But it's not supposed to be in between this one.
We found a capacitor.
Yeah, we found it. Now let's, that looks good. You don't want to be on live TV? No? Yeah, I am too, but Louis forced me. Why is that? Does that need a little bit of cleaning? Or is that okay?
Yes, a little.
Enough.
That's the RTC area. So keep it, that's the area that's going to wind up keeping.
Yes, nice. A little bit more there? A little bit to the bottom. There. Thank you. Nice. Louis. Ah, you did.
The fuse is going to be this brown thing over there, but just don't burn the connector while you're replacing the fuse. Just see what temperature you're at. Yay. Okay, now the thing is you have to do this inside the microscope. So the first things first, to turn this on, to turn this thing on, you're going to hit the red button. The second thing is you have to get used to doing it inside the microscope. So let's see what you're looking at over here. All right, so can you see the thing with the P on it?
Yeah.
Okay, now here's the iron. Remember, don't touch the metal part, only touch the black part. If you touch the black part, you're good. If you touch the metal part, I'll have an insurance claim. So you're gonna tap the red button. Okay, there you go, so now it's on. Now get your tweezers right on the fuse, and you're gonna feel the point at which it comes off. Now it's going to take a while for the board to heat up. Yeah, he's a pro. So just point this right over the P. Don't move it around. Just keep it straight on the P.
Ow. Uh-oh. Melted. Melted.
Oh, don't worry about that. That's for Ethernet. Do you use Ethernet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It'll probably be fine. Nobody ever uses Ethernet. That's just the plastic cover of the transformer. You should see the way I make it look on all my customer boards. This is where I should start editing the video.
Yeah.
This is the point at which I should, if I were smart, I would edit. But I'm not smart.
So this will stay.
So this will stay in the video. And I'll get trolled from now until the end of time. Can you move the board up a little just so I can see what you see? Yeah, so right like there. Okay, so now I want you to look in the microscope, don't look at the board. I know it's hard, but look in the microscope so you can see what we're talking about. So I'm gonna hold this here. All right, so now look in the eyepieces up here. Just to keep the hot air on the P and not on anything else around it. So move this like... Okay, now, is it ready to rip it off?
Nope.
Okay, just watch what you're heating. You can't heat the board too much when you're done. There. Much like this. No, let me show you. You keep looking, and just give me the iron, but keep looking in the microscope. I want you to see what I do. Come on. Now put your tweezers on it. Use your left hand to put the tweezers on it if possible. Now see what I do? I'm going to cover the fuse the entire time, and even though I don't have a steady hand and I know it's shaking, I want to make sure that it's always over the fuse, so that my hot air is always concentrated there. Now try to rip the fuse away. Bam, it's gone. That's fine, we don't care about that thing, it's dead.
And how do you put this new fuse? It's tiny.
It sure is. So the first thing you have to do is tin the pads.
Where's the fuse? Here, it is here.
Yeah, so that thing. So put it down on the desk where you can see it. Roy, did that board have continuity between switch and the feedback circuit, or did we never?
Stop. You stop.
Now I have a lot of fuses, so you don't have to worry if you lose that one. So you're going to tin these two pads over here.
How?
So I'm going to show you how you would. I'm going to show you on one, and then you're going to follow along with me. So, yeah. When you want to tin a pad, you're going to do something like this. So see this?
This is a different board.
Different board, but same concept. So see this over here? Look on the screen. See that?
Yeah.
That's a pad. So watch what I do when I want to tin. Now I'm going to touch the iron. Look on the screen though. I'm going to touch the iron to it. Add solder. Make sure the iron's touching, and as soon as I'm done, I move it away. And see how that is now tinned? It has kind of it has this it has a mound of that's a little solder on it. Now I want you to do the same thing over here to these two pads. So these two over here for each one of the fuse. So see, you have this one and this one. You're going to do the same thing.
Should I move the microscope away? Should I do it under the microscope?
Yeah, always do it under this, and always feel free to adjust the microscope so it feels comfortable for you.
How do you adjust
That's
this?
fine. I do that all the time. You have no idea how many times I did that at practical board repair school with Jessie. And she has to wonder why her microscopes don't work. I should edit that out of the video. So much stuff that I should edit out of the video. All right. So, you're not going to tell anybody though, right?
What?
Exactly. All right, cool. So, tin these two pads.
Iron.
Okay, that's good. Next. Bam, you're good. Next. Now you're going to put some flux here. You're going to place the fuse there, and you're going to just hot air it into place.
Hot air?
Yeah,
Where's the fuse?
most likely gone. So grab another one.
Why are fuses so tiny?
They get smaller than this. This is 0603. Then there's 0402, there's 0201, there's 000 something.
Next one fell.
Yeah, this is why I buy spools of 50. All right, here's a fuse. Okay, now go for it.
What do I do? What do I do next?
So you're going to pick it up, and you're going to hold it with your left hand. Yeah, so what you need to do is remove the LED driver, because this is a point on the LED driver, and see if this point beeps to here, and if that point beeps to feedback. Now here's what's going to make this miserable. You have to go from one side of the board to the other, so you have to like hold it like this and do this, which I hate.
En dat was actually what happened. I was looking at the schematic.
Что я могу купить? Здесь, пожалуйста. Когда мне
Yeah.
Is that good?
Huh?
Is that good?
Yeah, so now you're going to hold it in place with the tweezer and then hot air it into place. Just be careful with the hot air now. Remember, if you burn anything else, it's no good. See that this is constantly burning, it's melting things. So you want to use the minimal amount of hot air as possible. So you're going to, first you have to hold it with it. You have to hold the fuse with the tweezer. Not your finger, don't use your finger. Use the tweezer to hold it.
How do you do this every day? How do you do this every day?
A lot of cursing. Which you should never do, but yeah, that's how it works for me.
Where's the there's no solder anymore.
Yeah, there is, right over here. So you're gonna put it on top there.
Where's that?
As long as you're looking with, you have to look in there. I can make the chair higher. Would that help you?
I don't know.
Yeah. So let's do it. How's that? There you go. Your hair is going to start looking like Branson EC soon.
Try not to breathe.
How about this? Try soldering only one end at this time. So,
I can't. How do you do
watch.
this?
Watch. See, look at the screen.
Yeah.
All right, see the screen?
Yeah.
Now I do this. Actually, this thing just turned off. Right, so first, I'm heating it, and I'm going to wait for the solder to melt. Once the solder melts, I shove the fuse in there.
That's good?
Uh-huh. Now I got to put this thing back. I think I knocked this off earlier. I'm going to put that back, and then we see if we have a picture.
Picture.
Let's switch seats for a minute. Let's switch seats for a minute. It looks easier on YouTube, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like 5 minutes. Usually this video is like probably gonna be like 4 hours.
This video is going to be an hour or so because I don't want to edit. I'm not much for editing either.
That's the defective board, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. This is another defective one. This is where I grab all my pieces from.
Why? Why are you grabbing all the pieces?
Because if I didn't grab from here, I'd have to wait a week for each part that I wanted as I wanted it. And I would never get anything done.
Board?
Yeah. A1278 is just the model number of the
Yeah,
machine. There's actually a
because-
lot of different machines with
Yeah,
that.
there's an Interquartz Duo.
Yeah. Have you figured out how to measure that and hold the board at the same time?
I will think of something else.
Jason, can you hold the board while he measures something?
Hey,
This has always been a two-person job. Oh yeah, the Omnivice.
who needs to
Check.
Wasn't Jason Jess's intern?
Yes. Now he's my assistant here, and he's doing a very good job. So you watch a lot of Jess's channel as well.
Yeah. Yeah, all of them.
She has a lot of really good content. I like to pick on her because she just makes it so easy, but that doesn't mean that I don't like her stuff. But she does make it easy to troll her. It's it's almost like a pastime at this point. But we get along. Okay, so I'm going through and I'm replacing all the things that don't look good.
Oh, you're just replacing the capacitors?
Yeah. This is an inductor that's being used as a fuse for turning on the screen image circuit. Actually, no, I lied. This is for it to recognize the screen, not to turn on the image circuit.
Did somebody drill a hole?
I think they just shove it on a pipe. That's the only thing I could guess for storage. Actually, last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to replace this connector because it doesn't look very good.
This board needs a lot of parts.
Tell me about it. Your friend spilled stuff in all the wrong places.
I know. It's he. No, he said that then he opened the back cover and he spilled it out.
Wow. That's no good.
I don't know.
So-
Oh, the connector's right.
Oh, that's hot. Jump. Right. That's junk. We're going to get rid of that. Okay. Okay, so we're just going to get leaded solder on there to make this a little bit easier to remove. Now you see the pads in the middle that look burned?
Uh-huh.
See this? Well, now a lot of people will say, oh look, the pad is gone. There's nothing I can do. The pad is gone. But if you scrape away, and you scrape and you scrape and you scrape,
And a new pad.
you get a new pad. Yeah, it comes right back. You just get rid of all that oxidation, and it all gets sucked up onto the tip of the soldering iron. Okay, so now we go over to this. We're going to wick it all off. Did you find the points?
Yeah.
I hope one of them doesn't beep, because that would provide a very well-needed answer.
What is that? Oh, new connector.
Mm-hmm. So Roy, when are you going to get your daughter started doing this?
Next week,
Next week. How old is she?
13 weeks.
13 weeks. Okay, that's... The child labor laws are different in Holland.
Really? They could work there?
I think that people can work there at 14 weeks.
Just don't tell anyone.
Okay, yeah, if you just don't tell anyone. I learned that when I was about 15. It's if it's not illegal if nobody knows it.
True.
If you don't get caught and nobody knows, then you didn't do anything wrong. That's bad advice. Don't listen to that advice.
Both sides beep.
They beep? Does backlight enable beep to... So what do you want to be when you grow up?
Make a company. Make a company.
What type of company? Not a law
Hardware.
firm, right?
No. Hardware.
Hardware. Definitely. Okay. Just check. What type of hardware company?
Everything.
Would you release schematics for your hardware if people wanted to fix it?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Schematics is so helpful.
Okay, man, we're gonna turn it on and see if we get something on the screen.
We need an LCD.
I can use the computer that you brought,
Yeah.
the body of it.
It's good.
Solid number.
It's right there.
This one?
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, I guess. Just plug it in.
Okay, let's see if...
You don't have to screw it in
Yeah, we'll screw it in if it works.
later.
Yeah.
We need the MagSafe.
Let's see, where'd the MagSafe go?
MagSafe.
There's the MagSafe. No, that's mine. That looks like junk. You don't want that MagSafe. That's it.
What they mean? That's mine.
That's yours?
Yes.
That looks terrible. We'll get you a better looking one. That can't be yours.
Can't be. Where is it?
I guess that is yours. But I'll try to find you a better one before you go. This
They're
looks...
right there.
Those are for different machines, though. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do here is... Oh,
Wow.
look at the screen cable. All right. Okay, we're gonna test this on an external screen because the internal screen will destroy the board.
External screen?
Well, I'm gonna try a different screen with a different cable. See, let me show you on the microscope. Let's go. If I plug in this cable,
Oh. Yeah.
see that?
Yeah, I see it right there.
That's no good.
So how can you fix that?
You gotta replace the cable, which is... but let's see for now if I can get it. All right, do you have the screen over there for testing? Or do I have this?
Testing screen. The preview. Not here.
This is what happens when you put things down. You should never put something down if you need to use it again. It will disappear.
Can Jason have it?
Jason, did you steal my testing screen? Oh, never mind. It's right in front of me. Here we go. I'm an idiot. You should always blame your assistant before using common sense. Always.
That was not a good sign. We have to have a fast boot because there's no heatsink.
Yeah. This is a Ivy bridge, so it won't be that terrible. All right, so I'll
It's nice.
30.
Isn't there a power button?
Okay, check it out. We got something on the screen.
Yeah.
So now here's what I need you to do.
Oh, there's nothing on the screen.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now the person here who replaces the screen cables, she's gonna kill me if I ask her to do any more work, because I torture her with my stupidity as is. So here's what I would do. Walk up to the woman that sits up there and ask her as nicely as possible if she can replace your LVDS cable. Because if I ask her, she'll throw something at me. But if you ask her, you might get a good result. Here's the... But yeah, I can't ask her because she'll kill me. She's not going to say no to him. I hope not.
Can you please replace the LVDS cable?
Sure.
He needs a cable. I'm making a mask in the air. Yeah.
All right.
This one should be.
The LVDS. And this
Maybe one second. Let me just hit stop.
on this.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
So this
stop
one
it.
is good.
Yeah. This one is good.
This one should be 301.
Uh huh. What does it measure?
Yeah.
If I'm measuring correct, I'm not going out.
That's fine. It's just because there's other things in circuit.
Yeah?
As long as that has getting 3 volts, that is fine, and that's not the problem.
Okay. At least getting 3 volts.
And that sucks.
I don't know if it is.
Yeah, that was getting 3 volts before, so
Okay.
that's not it.
The other lines are okay. The other company.
That sucks.
Yeah.
He wants to.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh. What you need?
Michael.
Don't worry, I'm not cursing.
You're the best.
Please send me here, right?
No. Maybe. Kind of, sort of.
There's so much laptops here.
I know.
Is that 17-inch?
Yeah. These are all from people who don't come back to pay their bill.
Also, they're all here.
Mm-hmm.
So they're just. Why don't people pick it up?
I don't know. I wish I knew.
So they'll leave you a good computer.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I know. Did she give you a good price on this?
There's no price on it. You like fixing stuff?
Yeah.